Touchdle from Kopan Monastery, Nepal. This is Kishingawa Sanghi. Since the world is going through massive health crisis owing to COVID-19, the best way to contribute this deadly disease is show our solidarity by obeying the guidelines given by the government and the health instructions from the medical doctors. According to the great ancient Indian teacher Shantideva, who said in his book Introduction to Bodhisattvas Way of Life, if a problem can be solved, what reason is there to be upset? If there is no possible solution, what use is there to be upset? Well, under lockdown, staying indoors for a long time may come across mental and physical challenges. But we should know that every cloud has a silver lining. There are many good things we have learned by staying indoors. So, in such scenario, preparedness of mind is the key and look for solutions to beat this novel coronavirus. Our social distancing actually begins by keeping distance from negative thoughts and the essence of being in retreat. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.
My most dear, most kind, precious, and which grounding. All the students and friends and father, mother, brothers, sisters, sentient beings. From whom I receive all the happiness from beginningless rebirth, not just from this morning, not just from birth of this life. From beginningless rebirth and also present and future, including liberation from samsara and peerless happiness, total cessation of gross and subtle obscurations and completion of realization. So of course, when you say this, when you say meaning of a sangye, Tibetan language, sang, elimination, sang. So when you put perfume or incense, so to eliminate the bad smell, eliminate. See, that's what I'm saying, example. Sang. So, so that all the obscurations eliminated, purified, ceased, all the stains of mind, gross and subtle. So completely pure. So completed all the realizations. So that's our more universal talk. You see, when you expand the meaning of Sangye, so of course, if you don't know what Buddha is, then it may sound like a tradition as something peaceful on Buddhism, not universal. People might think like that Buddha, you see, something like that. But if you explain what it is, then it's universal. That everybody needs, every suffering being, obscure being needs. So everyone needs, So because everyone needs happiness, don't want suffering. So so you see, it's become universal. It's not that. If you say, I mean, you see, if you think the reality is not hang up just to have words and just, Sanskrit, and then not to so much understanding to see the actual meaning, and so you think it's always just a Buddhist thing. Oh, you see that awesome. So not this. So if you really understand, then it becomes a universal thing. So whatever. Yeah, I mean, subject is like that. So the question of understanding is, so clearing up. So it's like, due to the defeated eye, or the tortures, or hallucination thought, and things which is there in those the valid mind, you see, is there, but you don't see. And then when you are when you see hallucination, hallucination of hallucination it's gone. When you're able to see, it's there. And so sometimes that sometimes you see things there with your hallucinated mind, but reality is not there. So there are infinite things like that in the lives. So it depends on your mind. How much mind is obscured and mistakes it has, and So outside what you believe there very much depend on your mind, whether it's there or not, or all that. So much. Yeah. So. Then well, I mentioned now it's like you see, for our ordinary beings, even the valid mind, ignorance, holding truly wrong conception, holding the I truly existence, aggregates, holding truly existence, form, sound, smell, taste, tangible objects, truly existence. Not only appeared, truly existent, existing from their own side, existing by itself, real one. But you see, besides that, you hold on to that. It's real, it's true, all that, you see. Yeah. Even after you realize the ultimate reality, emptiness, what they are. So including I, principle, the I, then I get, then you see, form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, you see. Everything, sorry. To the, not only ordinary being, but the, you see, sentient beings. So, even you have only bodhicitta, great compassion, things like that. All those minds, you see. For all those, why do you think? The truth for the obscuring, truth for the obscuring mind. So, you see, even after everyone realized emptiness, ultimate truth, then it is still there's appearance, everything's appearing truly, appearing real. There's still that. But you don't hold on to, like before. You realize you don't hold on to real. You don't hold on to true. True means truly existing from, existing from its own side, by itself, real. You have an appearance, but there's no real holding that in that way. So just like while you are dreaming, you recognize you are dreaming. So many people can do that, especially Tantra practitioners. While you're dreaming, you have awareness you are dreaming. So you have a appearance as real. You have appearance, but you don't believe. You don't believe, but you know it's not real. Another example, you cross on the beach or I don't know where water used to come. Sand, when the sun. So you cross from that, you came from that, there's no water there at all. But then you look back afterwards, looks like there was water. There's water running. You see, due to the conditions. Water running. You have a you have what would I say? Illusion. Illusion? You have illusion. I said, you have a view. There's a real water running, you have appearance like that. But you don't believe. You just come from there. You know there's no single drop. There's no water at all. See, like that. So sorry. Difference like that. Okay. So when you by actualizing the immediate path, so What part? Part of merit and the favorite part, and the writing part, and the part of meditation and normal learning. So 5 parts to. Yes, there's 5 parts to each liberation from samsara, but there's 5 parts. There's 5 minor parts to achieve enlightenment, great liberation. So when you are totally removed by actualizing those parts, then, especially with wisdom, direct perception, the writing part and the part of meditation, the normal learning. Yeah, so so those bodhisattvas part is 5 bodhisattvas part to achieve enlightenment. Example of the country. Yeah, then ceased. So the country. Yeah, not only the gross development and even the subtle development, ceased totally. And then you become enlightened. There's nothing. See, subtle negative imprint that projects hallucination, projects truly the existence, appearance of true existence. There's nothing there which projects that the subtle hallucination, the negative imprint left by delusion, all truly existent, totally purified exist. So there's nothing there which projects that. So hallucination, so then you become enlightened. So it's a Buddha. So the Arya beings, Arya Bodhisattvas, Arya beings, so during the equipoise meditation, so they don't have. So they truly extend appearance during the equipoise meditation. But rising up from that, then I can see the subtle negative impression left by the delusions and sort of thing. So it is there. So it's a project. So that's why until you become enlightened, except the equipoise meditation, Arabins, those even Bodhicitta support and all those realizations have the truly appearance. So that okay. Okay. The subject is then general subject is then you see Yeah. Due to coronavirus, there are so many people scared, unbelievable scared, and even 2 days ago in America, how many people died? 900 or some people died in the United States, well, something like that. So many before the Italy, Lama, America looks like the mostly became America, though people die from the normal people got sick, virus, Lama. Then then all the other countries pay for Lama. Lamachen, that's a Tibetan language, but it's when you something amazing beyond from your imagination or some Guru understand. Lama is Guru, Chin is understand. Lama understand. Lama Chin, this expression. I don't know in English. I don't know what you call. But there must be a different expression. So something happens beyond your belief, or you see, or you can think of it beyond. So anyway, yeah, that's my expression. Maybe also something extremely good we can't imagine. Yeah. So not only that, but also many do that, and they generally in our life we need lojong, total transformation, unfavorable things, undesirable things, whatever, big or small, whatever happens, then utilize. Transform that into happiness. Yes, but it's the best thing is not just to transform it. You may sound only transforming into temporary happiness. We're not thinking ultimate happiness, liberation or something, or the enlightenment, great liberation. You may not think that, or just ordinary happiness. Short-term happiness. So that, yes, that's the title, but then best thing was that you see the transforming into happiness, but it's transforming in the path to enlightenment, great liberation, peerless happiness. So it is total cessation of the gross, subtle, mystical mind, obscuration, and the completion of realization. Or you realizing everything, even the pleasure of life. You see, what happens is you make it worthwhile, not waste your life. Kind of not. Well, I don't know. Not make your life garbage. I mean. Experience happiness, but totally wasted the pleasure of experiencing happiness. All of that you utilize in Dharma, in the path to enlightenment. Even happiness, you see, make it worthwhile, beneficial, not only for you, beneficial for every single helpings, every single hunger goes to beings. Those most unbelievable suffering, and the numberless helpings, numberless hunger goes, numberless animals. So every single the animals, or even the tiniest insects that you can't see with the eyes, but you can see through machine, including that the mountains of where the border like mountains, big like this. So anyway, you make a life. We see what benefits for the use for cause happiness to them. not just temporary happiness, ultimate happiness for them to achieve ultimate happiness. They peerless there, yeah, happiness, the enlightenment. So you use, yeah. So even that, so that causes no question of sufferings. Whatever unfavorable you experience that. So that makes life incredible. So whatever happy and happy, whatever you experience, life's most beautiful, numberless human beings, the numberless universe, scientifically mentioned, the Buddha mentioned, omniscient one mentioned. So make your life most beneficial. Numberless human beings, numberless sura beings, numberless asura beings, all little gods, and asura beings other anti-gods, I'm not sure. And yeah. World gods and non-gods, Lama. So that's really, that's wise. That's really wise life. You're living, you're making, yes, you're using your life really wise, most wise, not wasted, you see. Then of course, people in the world, you see, yes, most people in the world, use the life. Of course, I'm sure including myself, that just for the I, just for me. There are numberless sentient beings. There's so much suffering. 6 zillion sentient beings. That only you think, I is the most important than anybody else. Then numberless sentient beings, numberless helpings, numberless hungry, numberless animals, numberless human beings, I'm the most. My happiness is the most important. Most happiness is I'm the most important. You see? So total hallucination. That's the way. If you look at straight on some mind, how you regard your I, how you think around, it's like that. I'm the most important. My happiness is the most important. Others don't care. You don't care. Numberless sentient beings who also like happiness, don't want suffering like you, but you don't care. You don't care. The happiness. So only you care your happiness. So that's so you see, and then then you say yes, but then you're working for yourself. But then the big problem is that. So most us then ordinary people is sentient beings. I mean sentient beings, including animals, all the see. You want happiness. You want happiness and you don't want suffering. Yes, but the cause of happiness, cause of suffering. So you're supposed to, if you want happiness, you have to create the cause of happiness. You have to abandon the cause of suffering. Yes, that's what you have to do. But total wrong understanding. What is the cause of happiness? You see? What is the cause of suffering? Total wrong understanding. Hallucination. So, hoping happiness, but cause is cause what you create, cause of suffering. Total hallucination. But whole life, even you live for 1,000 years, like that. So it doesn't make much difference by life, how long you live. Or you live one day or you live 1,000 years. The hallucinations, misunderstanding. Then see, or you don't want to suffer, but you say, you run. Sorry, what do you want to say? But day and night, you run, busy to run. And you see, if somebody explains what the right cause of happiness, people, sentient beings, those who don't have merit, they run away. They're afraid to hear the cause of happiness, right cause of happiness. They don't have merit to hear. For eons, they don't have merit to hear. So therefore, we see, we have so much merit to learn Dharma, to met Dharma this time, to learn Dharma. You know, the omniscient one, compassionate omniscient one's teaching. So fortunate, so fortunate. That. So no merit to hear Dharma. There are cause of happiness, right cause of happiness. You know, so when even they hear teaching, it doesn't fit into their mind. They run away. They're afraid. They escape. Like that. See? So, therefore, we, you see, who met Dharma this time, so rare, unbelievable. It's an impossible thing normally in the life, but it happened this time. But it happened now. It's amazing. So it's kind of, to find $1 billion, well, just example, find $1 billion in the garbage or in the garbage or something. It's a kind of an impossible thing to happen, but it happened. Pound, and then, well, for you to easy to understand $1 million or something dollars, but in the reality, which kind jewel in the garbage you found, it's impossible, but it happened. Oh, like that, you have to recognize yourself. And then even the other people who don't have Dharma yet, but you see, your mind is, because of way of checking Dharma, analyzing Dharma. You see, in the shop, you want to go shopping, buy clothes, buy food, you check. Before you buy, you check what the quality is, how long can last, all that thing. You see, you check. Then you buy, yeah. See, well, I think still that means how much you can afford. But then something better that you can afford. Basically, what you can afford, and better quality than the worst one. So as much as possible you buy. So, wow. So like that is the Dharma you check first. How it is, benefits now and future, It's a very logical, so logical Buddha teaching, omniscient one, kind of, all sentient beings, kind of compassion to all the teaching, logic. If you study. Buddha said, Gelong Tagyong Kenamji, bhikshus and the learned ones, suggest direct session, like the gold burned, cut, burned and cut and rubbed, like checking the gold out is pure or not. So yeah, check. Then check my teachings like gold, burn, cut, rub. Then like what Dawa, well examine. Then you take like what Dawa, Naika. Then take my teachings after you examined well. Dawa, Naika, Lama say, not just blind faith. Not just, not just without checking the blind faith, not do that. Kujim, not by that. So check well and then practice all. Buddha said that probably in the world, the major religion in the world, Buddha might be the only one who gives you freedom to check his teachings. Didn't say, immediately you can't, don't believe anybody, believe only my teaching. No, didn't say that. Didn't say that. Majority, you see, people say that, you see. Others wrong, total, my is best. Okay, so, but the Buddha do not examine well my teachings. They fall. So give so much freedom. You have to know that. Yeah. So yeah. So you see, Buddha gave. So first you study. Analyze, study. So yeah, analyze, study, check, see, study. The more you study, especially with the qualified guru, understanding well, qualified guru, especially realize, then, the more you study, you see deeper and deeper. Like an ocean. But this teaching, you see like ocean. Deep, so deep. Like that. Like that. As far as Buddha teaching. So, more you study, more you understand. Okay, then, I'm forgetting while I'm talking, I'm forgetting, sorry. Okay. So, that's the title of presentation. But at the moment, I have to finish a little bit what I've been explaining. There's the power mantras and all that, all those things. So, please also. There must free the. Purpose of my life is not just to achieve happiness for myself, the liberation, even the highest, the ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara. Myself. Even not just that. Real purpose of my life. Real purpose of my life is, then to benefit others. The benefiting even one sentient being, at least. Numberless sentient beings. So, benefit. All in here, free the numberless sentient beings from the casual oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. By myself alone, therefore, I must say to full enlightenment, therefore I would listen to the teaching of the Lojong. Okay, yeah. So I met one class. Yes, I didn't remember. So I wrote here, so reciting Buddha's name. Lama Toma Tunde, Tijawa Da, Tomayang, Tabazo, the Nepal, Joa, Diado, Mune, Ma, Muna, so not Munumuni. Munumuni wrong. Many texts that, because the Sanskrit did not become like English, kind of interpret with it. So I think, yeah, basically that. So except those who learned, who knows, so they were Mune, Maha, Muna. So you recite at one time. Oh, you see, I mentioned it's the Nyingma Molam book. It's a copy from Kanjur, yes, but it's the one missing. So it said Kawa Chawa Tag Gitibutu. So Kalba is the eons and then purified negative karma. So eons, and how many eons are that? Chawa is. So it depends on how you count your million. So they can say 100,000, 10 times 100,000, saya. So I don't know what you call million to that one. So then, so 10 times saya is chawa. 10 times saya is chawa. So that's it. Oh, you see? So like that, now like that, 80 times. Like that number, 80 times. I said that's the one missing, that's all. So what is mentioned in the Kanjur is chawa, chawa jata, jeti. That's what's mentioned in the Kanjur. The Buddhist teaching, negative karma get purified. So kalpa chawa jata jiti, kalpa chawa. So I told you chawa. What does it say? 10,000 is saya. So 10 saya is chawa. So like that, 100. Like that, 100. Now, next, like that, 80,000. So I call the 80,000 billion. 80,000 billion. That. So that's what it is. Negative karma. That many eons, negative karma get purified. That's by studying Buddha's name. You see, the now sentient beings to be liberated from samsara, need to be liberated from the delusion karma, the cause of samsara. You see, so for that branch of the liberating from the root of the cause of samsara, the delusion karma, the by ignorance and holding the I truly existent. And the our college, and she can also as the holding the aggregates as truly existent, existing from inside, existing by nature, real one. Real I, real aggregate. Or then you see, so that's what that's every sentient beings who are experiencing, not free about samsara, or what root of, that's the root what makes them to circle in samsara. Oh, from beginning to birth now, what makes them suffer? Suffering to birth, all the age, sickness, death. And then comes all the samsara pleasure with the nature of suffering. That because that you cannot continue, you can't develop the pleasure. Where Dharma happens, you can continue, you can develop. So that you can achieve liberation. But developing path, you can achieve liberation or samsara. Yeah, so that. Then you can achieve, specify the subtle development, then you can develop great liberation, full enlightenment. Wow, so that. So Berlin, to give you an idea of Berlin also. The Chawa, 10, you got idea Chawa. 10 times Chawa is 100 million. So 10 times 100 million is 1 tribum. And 10 times tribum is tribum chambo, great tribum. 10 times great tribum is 1 taktik. So that's billion. Okay? Now you got the idea of billion. 80,000 billion eons, you can come and get purified. Okay? Please understand. Write down. And best is to write, not on the paper, in the heart, on the bones. There's some stories after the person died. This is the even I think even animal. There's some story. I'm not going to say. So reason on the bones. So precious. This mental. So you see. So what I'm saying that. So also eliminate that samsara, that conception. You see, ignorance, I explained to you, eliminate that totally. So, see. So Buddha taught, prajna paramita. So there's the elaborate one has 12 volumes. Middle one is 4 volumes. And then the condensed one is the short one, 8,000 sentences to the Jetongba, 8,000. And the Kaswara, that's the short one, Diva, Jetongba. So now, you see, even much shorter than that, condensed, that is the essence of wisdom, heart sutra, essence of wisdom. It reveals emptiness directly, but indirectly method to achieve enlightenment, to achieve liberation, to achieve enlightenment. Now, even shorter than that is this mantra called Prajna Prajna, the few words. So there's a Lama Toma Tuna there, the Jawa Da, Joma Yang, Tabazo, Panjawa, Shika Tola, Chazo, Tayato, Mune, Ma, Muna, so, that one. Prajna Prajna, few words, that one. So you see, it's not just Baba, it's not just to make noise in your life, when you have nothing to do, not that. To make up your life with something sound. Sorry. So that is. So kind of, that is so important. How it So you can see the house so important. Then now even shorter than that, even most content one is a Prajna. Or that is one word. There's there's silver in Sanskrit. Sanskrit So that's gaksik. So that's to say. No, see, everything, what appear, including I guess, everything, form, sound, simultaneous, and the order, everything will appear. Real, truly existed from its own side, or existed by itself, from its own side, by itself. If you talk everyday language, real, or everything be real, and then we believe it. But we 100% believe. I guess everything is real. 100% we believe. We live the life in that. Numberless instances. It's those who realize, those who enlighten, realize. No hallucination. So, what am I saying? There. So, all this, nothing exists. You see, English I, all the phenomena, nothing exists from the outside. Nothing exists from its own side. Including I, the drawer, the creator, the drawer, action, object, the whole thing. Nothing exists from the outside. So, that's one word. So that the one word of Prajna Paramita. You have to understand. So, okay. So 80,000 billion eons, you come and get purified. You have to understand that. So then, rest I explained this day, the other day. Yeah. So then your life is always going towards enlightenment. See, by reciting this, by this mantra, this, you only go to enlightenment, no returning to Lord. So that, and then you see no obstacles to practice tantra, to actualize tantra path. This becomes so important to success or actualize tantra path. Then, so like generating, able to benefit, most important. Benefit sentiments. So the ultimate to be free from Lord, free from Lord samsara, not only ocean, free from ocean samsara, not only that brings to enlightenment, free from Lord Nirvana, liberation from samsara, free from that, and the great liberation enlightenment. That and the generating compassion in the heart of the so then it's from there you receive all the happiness after enlightenment. So then you become you like that. So important, like Gurushism and the Buddha, or even like that. It's very important. That's finished. So just leave it there. Okay, then finish. Okay. these mantras, these benefits of these mantras, please understand. Here, I'll say a few words on this. This is not like the teaching is interpretive meaning and definite meaning. The teaching has to be like this. This is not like that. This is definite meaning. This is, what he said is like that. There's no, not this. There's something else. It means something else. Not like that. So it says here. Receiving benefits is also depends on the cause of the devotion, depends on mind. Depends on devotion and the faith. It is said, Jambal Taju, Ru Tantra, the Jambal Taju, Mezukasha, Ru Tantra. Tebadebi mitala, Sangye Lenam, Dugute, no Tamde Tebado, Tebamelemin doors. Devoted people, then the actions of Buddha will be succeed. Especially Tantra, then those who don't have devotion, there's a kind of no feeling, no devotion, then won't be succeed. And then also Gonja Tekpa, Sutra Gonja Tekpa. Gonja Tekpa in the Kanjuri, there's a Gonja Tekpa pulse of 3 months, 3 years of 9 months. Kanta Javi Kata, Sheriff Jen, Teta, Teve, Sona amount of them. Tendam Tuji, Teba Tawati, Tedavana, turn initials. Then those who have wisdom, who understand the Buddha's teaching, you see, then they, of course, through wisdom, then faith, you see. Then they merit increase so much. Tandam Tabje Tabatawate, so then to achieve realization of the path. Realization path, then goal is enlightenment, all that, or total cessation of obscuration, realization, all that. The root is the devotion. Tadavana turning is therefore by listening, then the 2 doubts get eliminated. So therefore, Buddha's omniscient ones teachings, no betraying, no deceiving, no betraying. Then it is great benefit like this. If you practice, then you will get benefits. If you get doubt whether it will happen not or the true or not, then you doubt all heresy. Then your great intelligent wisdom as well. Examining, and then you see, then you don't get benefits, realizations. Of course, it's a very beginner. Of course, very beginner. Then, of course, it is good. To examine. Of course, as soon as says, beginners, Nihon is very good to examine. Yes, of course, then the one who examining has to have merit. But you understand, who examining, and who has the opportunity to discover, who are examining, who discover. Oh, you have to have marriage. Marriage. This in the West, people don't talk about. People don't know about marriage. So you need marriage. If you make marriage, then you examine, you discover more and more. Then from there, then goes to enlightenment. Oh. So, 신지식이 주다고 말했어. 대 당들 teaching 신지식이 주다고 말해. 충이 삼재미 잡였잖아 됐어 매바이. 개발은 능을 때 양들은 뭐 대보단 달라지는 때. 또 저거 또 개발 달라지는 때. Learner wants who has not ultimate reality that which is inconceivable, who has no doubt will achieve realization, or foolish but have stable devotion. That one you get realization of the preparation. So you study, that you practice no realization. One who is a stable devotion, foolish, not intelligent, but stable devotion. Und dann doch sind Jobi, doch aber die kind of thick skull or doch aber no devotion, then just analyze was no merit. No. I have one uncle. He passed away many years ago. He's a monk before. He's very good talking to police. When Western students, Laudo, all those imitators, you see them, then police come to check their pass. So then he gives, of course, tea and they get biscuit, and he's very good in talking to police. Then the police leaves, goes away, goes back down. So so he's good in the things like that. But he doesn't know how to make food. My mother, sister, and everybody, those other uncles, know how to make food very tasty. But this uncle, he doesn't know how to make. He made Zen, Sherpa food, Zen. One time at his house, didn't have taste. And then one time he made tea, 20 from his house, and brought Lato. But he's good at talking all the kind of. So anyway, he said, "Your monk, he's a Nyingma, you see, when the Kopan supposed to be Gilukwe, So he came many years ago, and one day told me, monks, young monks, Kopan, they are tsunami Jangbo. They are clever ones, clever. They're clever, but without marriage. Without marriage. Yeah, in the West they don't talk about marriage. Yeah? So they're clever, but without marriage. So then after some time, well, he didn't say, but we said after some time able to speak English, but for business or some English. Then sometimes the parents want back their children, or the parents sometimes they don't have very big idea, very far to be persevere samsara for sentiments. You need to learn down, not big idea, not far, such a far to only this life, this life, kind of short-term happiness for this life, all that. So anyway, so he didn't say, but he said, the Kopan monks, they're clever but no marriage, and they go. Then after some time they go for trekking. Trekking is they carry the the Western that I mean, climb a mountain twice a day, like as you see, so tourists, trekking, they will go trekking, not start Dharma. He told me one morning when I came back here. So like that. So anyway, yeah. Is he no faith in the very questionable? Then it gets very. So that's what I'm saying. It's not merit, you see. But you see, it never come to the right point, the correct way. More will discover. Oh, you see, then you come, then you free from doubt and all this. Then you go to enlightenment. So that's no merit. So just checking, then doesn't come to the right path, So for that one, then the realization is far. So like that. So such like this, such like this point, you see, subject, benefits and mantras for this is beyond from no merit, skeptical, no devotion. I mean, yes, no merit, skeptical. Who's a merit? You examine more, then you try to discover more truth than more, you see. Then based on gratitude, then able to go to enlightenment and all that. I'm just making a conclusion. So for that one, the analyzing of this become helpful, as well as Sison said. So of course, in the Buddha Dharma talks so much about collective merit and purification. Oh, purification and collective merit. Oh, that what you need to do to be enlightened, to cease all the obscuration of mind, mistake of mind, and to accomplish all the realizations. That's what you need to do. Oh, that's so much to say. But that's in the West, never question that. Never known that. I mean, those exodus, that Buddhism. I mean, those, yes, who practice. Yeah. So, such is so difficult to realize. That is, you have to understand only from the Lungtama, but only from valid quotations you have to realize this. There's no other way to realize. So like this, he's going to give example. He's going to give example. In the house, there's smoke coming. So by seeing that, there's a fire there. You know it's fire, but smoke coming, so you can guess. So there's a fire there. That's the whole all the phenomena. The way to discover the three ways. So that is the Muslim Sama. direct perception as to know that there's a fire there. So then more difficult is than that. How old the man who live in the house? How old is his age? So that was more difficult than to know that the fire because there's smoke. See, more difficult to that kokjur. This kokjur is more difficult to realize. Kokjur. Other maybe other English word, but kokjur. Then now, what the person is thinking now? The person who is in the house thinking. Oh, so that's much more difficult. Shinto kokjur. That is the giving example. So much more difficult to understand. All like that, you see. So 무슨 sama kokjure shinto kokjure. It's extremely difficult to realize. So all that phenomena where to realize or go through these levels. So here, for example, is by making charity, helping others, making charity to others, then the result is from that virtuous action, then the result you become wealthy. Past life you made charity, so this life you become wealthy. Oh, that is the explanation, correct explanation of the real correct explanation how you become wealthy in this life. That is because past time you made charity to others. So like that quotation. So that's what Buddha said. Quotation. Then yes. Then yes, emptiness or ultimate reality to realize things. Kind of culture. Culture. 됐습니다. Multiple to realize. Okay. Then you see now the quotations. And then about 신도 거주된 해야 돼. Yeah, I think 가설에 extremely difficult to realize. So then I think about these things and so poverty. So in the past, so miserly, lived my life so miserly. You see, so kind of didn't make charity to others, all so much like this. Then this life became so poor, like that. You see, all those things. Anyway, so the reincarnation, all the things. So then then you have to realize through valid quotation. So this is what the Buddha said. That's the only way. So so there's no other Buddha. One Buddha's quotation, or what said, then there's no other Buddha's quotation, or there's not. There's no such thing. hung into that. There's no other Buddha, omniscient one, saying wrong. That's this omniscient one said. There's no such thing. So anyway, so it is said, there's one references the Sutra of Medicine Buddha, Guru Medicine Buddha. Buddha said, Kungawo Ananda, Buddha said, Ananda. You have devotion to what is expressed, qualities of Buddha, Tathagatas. Do you believe in that? Then Ananda said, yes. Zumba, Zumba, Zumden Deji, Sungwe Chanamla, Sunni Machite. Then Ananda said, the what Dharma teaching, what Buddha said, no doubt. Why? Tathagatas, the holy body, holy spiritual mind, has no impurity, wrong, there's no mistake. Tinishaba는 kuda송나 tuji kundu jaba yonsung matabe mingabeledo. Tathagatas, the holy body, holy spiritual mind, the Buddhas, they conduct kundu jaba, conduct. There's no impurity at all. So the obscurity, gross or subtle obscurity, negative, totally purified. There's no such thing. So there's no ignorance. So kundu java yonsam mataba mingabeledo. So impurity with the holy body, holy spirit, mind to conduct, there is no impurity at all. Exists. And Buddha said, Kungao Ananda. Buddha's object of conduct, Sangananga Jun Yijikao. Buddha's object of conduct is difficult to believe. It's difficult to believe. So Kungao, because you have devotion, you believe, all that is due to the power of Buddha. Due to the power of Buddha. So it's correct, but all this is due to the power of Buddha. Buddha's holy name and his profound mantras. So they are so good. Then to recite these mantras, basically what I explained to you. Even you're writing over the animal horse or you're writing over the animal, then you recite for them. So I tried to do in the past reciting. Well, people carry me the recent time in Surakumbu, but I could not. I think there might be up the practice there, so people have to carry me on the mountains. So difficult. After a few minutes, they change it. So I try to recite prayer so they can hear. Of course, it's not an animal. So if you are writing for the animal, then you recite the prayer for the animal. And then reciting the prayer when they die, or then recite these mantras with the dead bones. The animals or people dead bones, even the animal hair, or then your dress, silk, but animal silk, put in the hot water, then the strings come from that. You can imagine the suffering. So we were in silk, especially reciting the or animal skin or hair, or to give you warm up, or that recite the mantra and the blow of the cloth, silk or any animal skin or things like that. So. So the robes, the chubas or the lead dress or the monk's robes are made from the sheep wool. So that you recite the mantra on those and then blow, it helps to purify sheep's nigama. So there was a Zen, somebody bought for me, the lady, Singapore, old lady, sorry, single lady, old student. She bought Zen, that is the kind of regarded as special yak Zen, yak hair. So she bought so I gave to somebody, to remember. So I recited the mantra, but not many times, the Zen, to purify the yak animal. Then also you recite the mantras for meat, if you are eating meat. The mantra will say whatever you can. So my request is anybody who is eating meat, then must recite the mantra. There's one Lama, he lives in New York, and he recites one Mala Omar Brahma, who during puja, when I met him, eating meat food, and one Mala Omar Brahma, then you blow the ETC, that's incredible, kind, so the animal, but so good Baba, so suffered so much, and just now they killed the Baba. Then the Nikar Kama purified, all the past Nikar purified. So, yeah, also you see, Metipada mantra, Omana Pim, Ompemo Ushin Bim, all that is so good, that few. It benefits, it liberates them from the their lordom, so get a higher birth, and then it helps to achieve enlightenment. Yeah? So then you don't get coming deaths. So it is easy to do, and it has a great benefit for that animal. Then then I said this. Without to the symbol during key. 사회 리스 준비 심전라 인지 템베 펜바 지잖아 제베스고 탑도 디주직 so impermanence the sentient beings who who get eaten by then impermanence as a time cannibal, terrifying cannibal. I think Yama. inji tempe, pemba jina, through those sentiments, if you have a compassion, loving kindness, if you want benefit, then please do this, what Buddha said, these methods, to have them. Chema chidi no telema. The next life, next life, this life, next life, this life, the vividity, this life, the vividity, later human being, you have a house, you have family, you have all this world, and human, but this is this life. Then suddenly, the light went off, suddenly became dark. All like that, you see. Tidin now, sema tidin now, talamba, tipji, the newness. Suddenly stopped all this appearance to our life. Oh, so this time you are human. All this. When the dreamers in the past, you have no. When the dreamers in the past, you have no idea. Such a pitiful Baba, is the next life was you go alone to do it. But that time, there's no other things benefit you, enjoyment, family enjoyment, and your own body, nothing. Even you have how much scientific education you have, degree, only nothing else done. Very short, maybe therefore, you can't delay the great fear. You can't delay. Before that comes, then Lama Controller, Guru, 3 pages only once. Chimelamji Jama Choata, seek for Kelma, next life part, the needs, pampering of each other, the worthwhile to attempt on the Dharma, that which doesn't benefit you, all that in the future to obtain enlightenment. And they gave time and space by putting attempt, time and space of oceans of samsara, which has no end. By putting effort in the virtue, then the oceans of samsara, which has no end. Whether choosing to lose then being eating the body with the impermanence, cannibal, the wish is one. Then mother sentiments who, so bear to so difficult to bear suffering, or then who experience the mother sentiments, may I liberate them alone by myself. I thought it was very interesting. So that's it. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much.
Joy Sure.